Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi appoints a fully Democratic committee to investigate Donald Trump's reaction to the coronavirus. My name is Andrew Alvarez, and I am the Latino conservative. Okay, so as you might have seen, Nancy Pelosi is going in on another witch hunt on Donald Trump. I think that is her sole job. I think that is in her job description that we don't know about as Speaker of the House. Is she is appointing committee after committee after committee to investigate Donald Trump. But here's the thing with this committee. She has appointed this committee to investigate Donald Trump's reaction to the coronavirus and how he utilized funds and whatnot. But here's the thing about that. They're entirely Democratic. One comes to mind actually is Maxine Walters. Now, how in the world is someone like Maxine Walters going to be non-biased in her reactions and in her investigations to Donald Trump's actions? We all know how heated their relationship is. There's bad blood there. It is undeniable. Almost as bad as with Donald Trump and Nancy herself, if not worse. But who can honestly raise their hand and say that she's going to give a true non-biased, non-partisan look at this investigation? So here's what I think needs to happen on that. If they do a committee, okay, fine. They're entitled to that. Is within their right to the Constitution. That is within Speaker Nancy Pelosi's authority. Make it, at least 2 or 3 people on there. Make it so they are Republicans. Libertarian, heck even. I don't care, just something that's not totally 100% Democrat, because you know what? That is the reason why we are so divided, is because you get one group of people always harping on another group of people. That's a brainwash tactic. You say something enough times, somebody's going to start believing you. You're going to start believing you. And then they're going to tell somebody. And then they're going to tell somebody. And so on, and so on, and so on. You get the picture, right? When you have so many people with one agenda, which is to get the president out of office, doing an investigation against the president, you are absolutely 100% right that investigation is going to go against Donald Trump. Another impeachment trial. But you know what? In all honesty, I can kind of say that might not be the worst thing to do right now. You're taking a fully Democratic staff. Maxine Walters, for one. Not that she's not loaded right now, but you're taking away from their time to campaign this close to the election. So you know what? Take that back. Maybe keep that strategy. But here's also what I think needs to happen. That money that we're using for this investigation needs to go to something else. The last time he was investigated, millions of dollars. Prior to that, another millions of dollars. 40 million, I believe it was what the number was before his impeachment. Why not put that towards vets? We have a lot of vets here that are homeless, that need medical supply, that need food. I mean, vets that aren't 100% healthy as they should be. We as a country should be embracing our vets who have given up a part of their lives. Some have given up their lives, period, for this country. I've got a real good friend who's got a Facebook page. I'm gonna put the link down in the description. But he started a group or a little cause called Canes for Vets. This guy goes out of his own pockets and makes canes for vets who need canes to walk with. He ships them all over the country. He was featured on ABC News. All of a sudden, he's shipping canes out of the Houston area, Conroe, all the way up to Washington, all the way to Oregon. He's doing this out of his own pocket. Now, if one guy can do something like this out of his own pocket, and this guy's a vet too, appreciate everything that he's done for this country and what he's done for me personally. Why can't our government, the people in charge, the people that we're defending, the people that send our young people out to go defend our country, why can't they use some of that money that they're using to start a witch hunt, to continue a witch hunt towards these vets? So, Canes for Vets, down below. He's doing this all on his own. Check him out. He's got a Square page on there where you can offer support, $1, $2, $5, $100. Anything will help, because this is 100% out of his own pocket. This guy, the dude's phenomenal. He takes trees and he lays them and spins them into canes and gives them to these vets for free with an insignia, with he wood burns their names and puts all sorts of embellishments in it, all out of his own pocket. So great guy. Go check out his Facebook, it's Canes for Vets. Also, what I think needs to happen, I'm in Texas. For those of y'all who don't know, I am running for Congress. By the way, since I am running for Congress, go down and like and share this video. You know, I could use all the supporters. I could use all the subscriptions that I could use to get my cause out, because I'm not using a budget right now. This what I'm doing right now is totally 100% free, not paying a penny for it. And the least amount I can spend using this budget and be successful, the better off we're all going to be. I'm spreading the cause, but like I said, go out and like and share this page. Like and share this video. Subscribe. Sign up for alerts. So, you know, if you don't agree with my post, great. Let me know, because I want to hear what you say. But back to the issue. If this continues, all of these inquiries continues, what I think needs to happen is people like Michael Cloud, Dan Crenshaw, Mr. McCall, all of these Texas congressmen need to Texas up. We need to do something about that tyranny that is going on in Washington, D.C., and about the total abuse of power that the Speaker of the House and the entire Democratic Party out there is having right now. People don't want that. People don't want another inquiry. There's a coronavirus. There's an epidemic going around. People are dying. We want solutions to that, support to that. Now, we want solutions, but we don't want to be forced to give up our constitutional rights just because people are getting sick. So if we had such the great response to other epidemics, like the flu, what would we as a country be? How would we act? So in my home area, which is Harris County, I live in Katy, which is right next to Houston. You can't tell the line, by the way, other than the sign that says you're now entering Katy. But Harris County Judge Lina Hildago has extended the stay-at-home orders until May the 20th. Governor Abbott in Texas started opening Texas back up May the 1st. Lina Hildago had also previously ordered face masks be worn if you go out in public. So let me tell you a couple things that are wrong with that. First, the face mask. The face mask that she is ordering is just, those cloth face masks, not the N95, because those, you can't get those. Take that back. For some reason, I can get those at a gas station, but I can't go to Home Depot to get those. I wonder why. So the masks that she was saying would suffice are cloth, which is, you can get a bandana, you can get one of those masks that people are making now on Etsy, you can get one of the masks that people are selling on Facebook Marketplace for $5 to $10, whatever. I could do this and I would be fine. So here's the issue with that. I'm always an advocate for being safe. Totally, 100%. And I was wearing a mask for the longest time. I'd go out in public, put a mask on. I started with gloves. I had gloves on until I realized that, without anybody telling me, I realized that I was cross-contaminating each and everything that I touched, because I touched the basket, I touched the whatever was at the store, I touched this, I touched that, I touched my phones, I touched my keys, touched my and I had my gloves on. And I realized that those gloves would not matter unless I changed them every so often. Okay, I'm not going to go through all that. I use gloves because I paint. I do some staining with wood. So next thing, hand sanitizer. Okay, that's great. I can live with that. I've got, I could keep. Prior to this, I've had a couple big bottles of hand sanitizer, so I was good. Masks. Cloth mask. Right here. Those things, you know what I'm talking about? I was wearing one because I thought, not that it was cool, but I thought it was safe. I even had one that I put filters in. I started walking around H-E-B. It's like, man, those candles smell good. And then I was walking around some more. And I went to the laundry detergent area where all the cleaners and stuff. I was like, man, that reminds me of when Mom used to do laundry and stuff. And I was like, hey, wait a minute. I smelled the flowers actually too. I smelled the candles and I smelled the laundry detergent all with my mask on. So if those scents can get into my mask, a virus can too. Because if you got that mask on and you smell the flowers, you smell the candles, you smell the laundry detergent, you're still susceptible. It's not airtight. So that's just one. Stay-at-home orders. What is going on with that? Why can't we open up? And I'm not saying because I want to go out and I want to go be somebody and I want to go have fun. No, that all comes with the gig, you know. But why are these small businesses, small mom and pop shops forced to close, but Home Depot, Walmart, Lowe's, Family Dollar, all of these big conglomerate stores are able to stay open? Tattoo shops, why can't they stay open? They wear masks anyway. For the most part, they wear masks, they wear gloves. They're probably some of the most cleanest people out there. I've got some great friends that are tattoo artists. Why can't they open for business? They are dying. Their businesses are dying, all while you are violating our constitutional rights. So here's what's going on. When you order us to stay home, our first constitutional amendment gives us the freedom to peaceably assemble. You are violating that right. You need to stop. That is unconstitutional. That is illegal. You better stop before someone decides to get smart and, you know, file a lawsuit, which is already happening. Club Onyx in Houston, known to be a strip club, is also a restaurant. They filed a federal lawsuit and won a restraining order against the city of Houston from going in and raiding their places because they opened up at midnight. Not my choice of venue, but they opened up at midnight. They exercised their constitutional rights, and the police came and shut them down. Police and the fire marshal came to shut them down while they were peaceably assembling. Okay, so the next one, Judge Lina Hildago, this one's coming out straight to you and anyone else who has made a form like this. I think San Antonio wanted this too. So she has this form, and people say that she took it down within 24 hours. No, she just changed the link. But what it is for you to go in and submit information on any establishment that may be violating the stay-at-home order. So let me get you straight on this one real quick. That is the Fifth Amendment, which gives us due process. You know, Fifth Amendment isn't necessarily, you know, the right to remain silent, but due process as well. If someone didn't like an establishment, maybe they sent in a bad review because they refused them service because they were not being peaceable, or maybe just a competitor. If they didn't like an establishment, they can go in and fill out that form, submit that information. All of a sudden, the police are going to that place without due process. They're going in, they're raiding the places just like they did Club Onyx, which is also the Fourth Amendment, illegal search and seizure. So with your stay-at-home order, you are doing Fifth Amendment and the Fourth Amendment all in one shot. With your facial masks order, that's the First Amendment, which is also the freedom of expression. So here's what I suggest people do. Write, email, call, contact. If you want to contact me, please do so. I will leave a link in my description here to my website where you can go fill out a form. It will be 100% anonymous, but I will send that off to the people who need to hear that. We need to stand up for our rights. That's what I'm standing up for, is for your rights, my rights, everybody's rights. We need to stop the tyranny. People in these local governments, in big government, are abusing their power. They're taking away our constitutional rights that we have fought, that we have died for, that we have established when we left Great Britain. These have been the backbone, the foundation, the cornerstone of our country ever since then. Stand up for your rights, guys. Again, please like and subscribe to the videos, share the videos. Give me some feedback, give me some information. I really want to hear from you. My name is Andrew Alvarez, and I am the Latino Conservative.